Hey, Towners. I'm upset. um, I filmed all this. These are some cheesy turkey meatballs. These are some smashed Parmesan cheese Brussels sprouts. Um, but I filmed everything and lost the footage. I lost everything. Well, except for the pictures. I was able to get the pictures, but I lost all the video, all of the editing of everything on here. Um, but for these meatballs, here's a close up of the meatballs. They cooled off a bit, but for these meatballs, we basically took some ground turkey. But first, we chopped up yellow onion, some mini sweet peppers, and a tomato. Diced those up finely. Added them to a bowl, and added in some ground turkey, 2 pounds of ground turkey, and then we seasoned it up with some kosher salt, black pepper, garlic powder. I couldn't find any. I couldn't find my garlic cloves, so I ended up using garlic powder and some of our Cooking with the Town 2 Italian seasoning, and then added in some mozzarella cheese, cream cheese, and Parmesan cheese, and then just basically mixed. Went ahead and just mixed everything together, and after we mixed it all together, took a ice cream scooper and formed meatballs. I was able to get about 32 meatballs out of these 2 pounds, basically 16 meatballs per pound, and basically popped them in the oven at 400 degrees for about 35, 40 minutes, flipping them halfway, and they came out just like this, perfectly fine, nice. Um, this right here, these are our smashed Brussels sprouts. And basically, you see the smash-ish shape of it. For these, basically, we took a knife and cut off the tip. This is where the root basically is. Took the knife, cut off the tip, and removed the out some of the outer leaves. Not all of them, because a lot of them are fine, but some of them were ripped or discolored or anything. We just took all the leaves off of it and added it to some heavily salted water and blanched them for about 10 minutes. After they came out of the boiling water, we put them in an ice bath and basically let them cool off, stop the cooking process. Then we strained them, dried them off with some paper towels and napkins and everything, and added them to a large bowl. For the bowl, we seasoned them up with some salt, black pepper, some thyme, some parsley, and Parmesan cheese and olive oil. Use the olive oil as a binder for all the seasoning to stick to and everything, get all in the nooks and crannies and everything. And after we mixed everything up together, we dumped it all on a baking tray with some sprayed it with some cooking spray and dumped them all on there, and then took a like a cup and we basically put the Brussels sprout down and just smashed it as hard as we could. Some of them, the smaller ones, crushed very easily. Some of the thicker ones, like this, were kind of harder. You had to use a little more pressure to crush it, but it came out good. Um, but after we baked them, after we took them out of the boiling water for 10 minutes, then after we seasoned them everything, we put them in the oven at 425 degrees, and we're supposed to cook it for about 10 minutes. We were supposed to, but after I popped in the oven, I got a phone call from my brother, and I was talking to him for a minute, and then about 20 minutes into it, I was like, "What was I doing?" No, I started looking through my phone and looking at other stuff, and then I realized that the food was still in the oven. I was like, "Oh, let me call you back. I got this food in the oven. I burnt the food. I burnt the food." So I ran in the kitchen and popped in the oven. And I was like, "Oh, they're fine. They're not burnt." And I'm thinking because these are pretty thick. These are some thicker, bigger Brussels sprouts. And some of these are pretty big, a lot bigger than the ones that I normally get from Walmart. I got these from the farmer's market, and they they were able to cook longer, basically. 10 minutes of the smaller ones, I think, with 10 minutes would have definitely been enough. But these were going for 30 minutes. I guess for them being so big, that helped them be able to cook a little bit longer and allowed them to not burn or crisp up or basically burn up in the oven. Um, but I took them out of the oven and grabbed my phone out. I was about to start recording the Brussels sprouts because I already done everything with the meatballs. So I was about to do the Brussels sprouts. So I cooked this first and cooked this second. And I went through my phone and looked at it, and I'm like, what are all these white boxes? It was just white boxes all over my phone with exclamation marks over. But it still had the time length of how long each video was, but it just wouldn't show, the video wouldn't play. So I was like, oh man, because I remember last night I was editing the video that I posted today, and I knew my memory was low. I had to delete some stuff in order to edit it, and I didn't delete out the video after I finished it, and so that basically took up the space of what I needed to film this. But normally, when my phone is out of space or low on memory, it will not let me record. It will say you're out of space. Please clear some space. But generally, okay, I think I know it generally does that when I go into the camera app. It'll say you're low on space, but I was already in it, so for some reason it just allow me to keep recording. And I have a Samsung. I'm not team iPhone. I have a Samsung, so I have a expandable memory. I have an SD card on my phone, and I believe what happened was that what it did is it just immediately rolled over the footage from, because it normally saves everything to the internal memory. It just rolled over and just continues to record on the memory card, but for some reason I can't get to it. I don't know why, but maybe because it auto did it and it didn't allow me to manually select that, because I have other videos on the memory card that play, and I record everything from my phone. I don't have any other camera or any other device or anything. Everything's done from my phone. But I cooked all this and lost it. I don't have anything to show for it. I don't have any proof I made this. I got this from the grocery store, and I'm just showing y'all that I made it. No, but I'm upset because these were two nice videos. I was like, man, this cheesy meatball video is going to be good. And I actually got the idea from another YouTuber, Off Point Cooking. I believe that's the name of the channel. I'll post a link to his channel on there. But I told him I was going to make the video. He said he wanted to see it and everything, but I can't even do it. The Brussels sprouts, I wanted to do that for a minute, but I just lost everything. I may do it again. Let me know, Towners, in the comment section below if you guys want me to redo the video. I may eventually redo it later on, but I'll do it soon if you guys want me to. But yeah, I'm upset. I mean, I'm like, cool, I got 2 videos to post. I can chill back and edit these up and work on the next thing, and hate having to go back and redo something again. But these came out really good. These meatballs are good. I still got some Brussels sprouts on here. But the meatballs are good. I really like these. These would be good with some ranch dressing, some dipping sauces, barbecue sauce, or whatever you want to use. Brussels sprouts are good too. You can top these off with some mozzarella cheese or something else you want on that. But I gotta redo it, y'all. I gotta redo them. Sorry, guys. Enjoy.